Hi there and welcome. My name is Holden Watne with Generation 9 Technologies, and I'm very excited to have you join me today to discuss briefly what a managed service provider is and how they can help you during this time. As you can see, my hair is still quite long and I am still in lockdown in beautiful Los Angeles County, but I'm excited to hopefully get back into the office next week. Enough about my hair and my situation. Let's hop into today's webinar. How a managed service provider can help your business today, presented by Holden Watne with Generation 9 Technologies. So what is an MSP? An MSP is an outsourced provider of IT services, support, and/or consulting. They do a lot of network and infrastructure design. Something that's become very important of late is the cybersecurity and business continuity solutions that they can provide for your business. Unfortunately, with all of this going on, the cyber attacks have actually increased. So it's something to definitely consult with your MSP. They can provide help desk services, application support. They can act as a great procurement and reseller. They can be a full IT department, or they can augment your existing one. There's a lot of different roles that are needed in the technology space to support your organization. And a lot of times you need to mix and match, or you can have an MSP to do it all for you. It's important to note here that not all MSPs are the same. Some can cover the full gamut, while others focus on very specific products, vendors, applications. Today, we're going to discuss the 4 areas an MSP can help today: employee productivity, communication, and collaboration, cybersecurity and compliance, IT support for your employees, and business resiliency. The first one, employee productivity, communication, and collaboration. Here's some of the ways that they can help your employees with the voice and collaboration tools that are out there, otherwise known as UCaaS. RingCentral, Teams, 8x8, GoToMeeting, Zoom. There's so many different vendors out there that it's really hard to navigate that. And a lot of times you'll either have to go direct or through a third party like your MSP or the local reseller. The advantage to this is to help them give you the best evaluation of the tools. That way you can sit on that couch with a cup of coffee and you know your employees are working productivity. The next is a pretty big one. It's cybersecurity and compliance. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of cybercrime going on right now, and they can make sure that you have the tools in place for endpoint protection, make sure you have the right email security in place. One big thing we're pushing out to a lot of our clients right now is security awareness training and phishing testing. It's pretty incredible, the tests that these hackers are coming up with. You feel like you're getting your next Amazon package, and oh, oops, it's not. You're putting your credentials somewhere else, and all of a sudden that hacker is in your system. So there's a lot of tools out there that you can consult with your MSP that they can put in place to protect your organization, especially with the distributed workforce of today. Third, MSPs are great for IT support for your employees. As I mentioned, the distributed workforce, it's becoming actually more and more difficult to support your employees and to make sure that they're working productively. The ticket volume for us at Generation 9 is actually way up. A lot of times an MSP can have 24/7 help desk services, and they also, happen to reduce your overhead and can become more cost efficient. So that's a great place to engage an MSP with. Finally, they can help with business resiliency. The business continuity solutions of backup and disaster recovery are really important to implement into your organization. If you don't have a backup and disaster recovery plan in place today, you are way behind the 8 ball. Make sure you consult your MSP or IT company today. Finally, they can provide IT consulting and a roadmap for your organization. Are you moving to the cloud? Is that more cost efficient? What solutions do you have in place? Where can we cut IT spend? A lot of times having an outsourced provider to provide those roadmap tools is going to be very great for your organization. And that's it. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Holden Watne with Generation 9 Technologies. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I'll hopefully see you in a couple of weeks back in my office. All right, take care.